Welcome back to the sub-basement, the friendliest place on YouTube. We just got a key to, I believe, the cleansing room from Lillian's trailer, so that is our next stop. However, we do actually have one side errand to run first. We are over here at Lillian's place, and we're headed across this way. We got the key to the cleansing room, I do believe, but here on the farm, see this dark spot here in the middle of the screen, kind of diagonal right below the M of farm? There's that little green speck, dark green speck, and I think we can dig there with our shovel. So I kind of want to check it out. Let's see, right now we're headed straight at the community center, which means we're on track. Except I have to go around because that's the only way out from the community center is that gate that I was just approaching. So if I use that, I'll get stuck. Stuck. Okay, so here... yeah, there's the row. And so I believe... and there's another row. So we must be approaching this front corner now. Okay, and there's a mound of dirt. Examine patch of dirt. You dig in the mound and sift through the loose dirt, finding a small brass key. Unlabeled. Ooh, okay. I wonder if we just stumbled upon that, or if we happen to, like if we're going to get a clue to that later, or what that does. I don't know. I think this is the cleansing room, though. Excuse me, big green pile. You jimmy the door to no avail. As you do, a metallic smell arises. Rust, or you unlock the barn with the cleansing room key. Sin is thy debt, pain is thy currency. Yeah, that's a lot of blood. Yikes. Music is getting a little more intense here. Apparently I can't open that up. Oh, light switch. Okay, good. Pick up bloody axe. Examine altar. Old blackened blood has seeped into the cracks of the altar. Well, that's a bummer. What did people watch? Why are there tarps? Aren't you proud of the blood? Examine altar. I already did that. What does this say? Guidelines for cleansing. Ugh. Improper thoughts. Lust. 3 cuts with small blade. Improper thoughts. Doubt. 5 cuts with small blade. Stealing. 1 finger or 1 hand, depending on the item's value. Sloth. 2 lashes from the whip. Taking the Lord or Father James' name in vain. 5 cuts, large blade. Murder, rape, idolatry. The violating body part. Hand, genitals, eyes. Yikes. Okay, let's see what's in here. Tools. Behind a chain link fence. That's gross. Is this something? Can't tell. That's some ladder climbing. Okay. They did their best. For $5.99, you can't complain. We don't know what's in here. Ooh, a key. Pick up the key to the mines. Key laminated tag reads mines. Fire axe covered in old black blood. We might be able to bust our way in somewhere with that. Small brass key covered in dirt unlabeled. Yeah, we don't know what that is yet. Okay. Let's see what we got here. The book. And yet, the Lord in his infinite love and compassion has not forsaken those who have forsaken him. No man is without the cloud of sin, but the light of the Lord shines brightly. To make thyself ready for the Lord's embrace, cleanse thyself of sin by way of self-sacrifice. Give up thy blood, thy flesh, for it is soiled and pathetic, unworthy of the Lord's gaze. For each sin committed by the hand, whip the arm once. For each sin committed by the feet, whip the leg once. For each sin committed by the eyes or mouth, cut the face once. Pray thou over thy spilled blood, and in cleansing it thou cleanseth thyself. Sin is thy debt, earthly pain thy currency. For those who are thoroughly purged of sin in this manner, and who have followed the commandments of the Lord, and who believe truly in their heart and body, the days of taking will bring them to the feet of the Lord, free of earthly flesh, awash in divine light for eternity. Have faith, be cleansed, and this will be your reward. Okay. It's just creepy. Creepy. Can I can't even fall off. That's fine. That's probably for the best. Use tape deck. Read from the book. I can't use the record player, it seems. Okay.
He called it the cleansing room, where we would exchange pain in this realm for forgiveness in the next. We'd all gather in front of the altar, and one by one we would declare our sins to the flock, each of us given penance to perform in front of the others. Bloodletting, self-flagellation. I saw men break their own bones, and women cut off a finger that had caused them to sin. It was true devotion, and it was terrifying and wonderful to see.
That is terrifying. Okie dokie. So, we have a key to the mines. We may or may not have a key to the chapel. And we've been in everyone's trailers. Lillian was the last one to fall, I think. So, I think we're going to the mines now. And this is the front of the rectory, and the mines is back behind to the... Oh, that's the side of it. Here we go. Here's the mines right here. Definitely mines. Can we get behind this building? It seems as though we cannot. Everything else has been creepy. Like, rectory is creepy, and the cleansing room is definitely creepy. I wonder where James lived. Open door. Appears to be locked. Let's try the mines one. You unlock the door to the mines with the key. Let's close this before it scares us. And the lights are already on, which is great. There's a very empty bookshelf. Maybe it's not for books. Okay, the track's out of service. Something here has been covered by hastily nailed wooden boards. Well, I'll bet the axe would take care of that. You hack away with the axe and the boards fall away, revealing an open space behind. Activate elevator. This is... kind of scary. Alright, so there's a little bit of room back here, but not much. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn the brightness the rest of the way up. Okay. Not because I'm scared, just because, you know, YouTube. Is that a light? Sound design is pretty good in this game. Do you see that generator? I'm sorry, you don't see how the generator key is useful? Game. Turn on generator. Unlabeled key doesn't help. Turn on generator. Wow. Okay. We're down to just our trusty flashlight then. Phooey. Would have been nice to... Do we need gas? I would have thought it would have said like examine generator. Okay, so that's a dead end. And this is the same dead end this way. This is the way we came from. This is new. Guess we'll follow the tracks for now. Actually, I have the feeling that that's plot progression, so maybe we should stray from the tracks first. Just make sure this is a dead end, or maybe has something interesting. Open crate. Examine weapons. Military-grade rifles and ammunition are piled among the straw-lined interior of the crate. Can I take some? Pamphlets. Won't let me. There we go. Contingency, protecting the flock. Our secular enemies see the imminent salvation and find themselves filled with jealousy and rage. They want to keep the world immersed in sin. They will stop at no lengths to prevent us from fulfilling the Lord's plan. We must be prepared to protect the flock. Henry was able to use his contacts in the Southwest Patriots Corps to get us arms and armor for protection. He will be leading training drills starting Thursday, mandatory for all in the flock, children included. We will rise up and fight in Christ's name if necessary. Yuck. Okay, more pamphlets. Same. They have 1 crate of weapons and 2 crates of pamphlets. There's target practice. This crate looks unopenable. Yeah, weapon, pamphlet, unopenable. Tipped over this. Oh, oil can. Wonder if I can use that on the generator. Open crate. Weapons. Yep, same as the other weapons one. Okay, so now, oh, there's target practice. Oh, this is new. I thought I was getting out the way I came in, but apparently not. Okay, another empty bookcase. Be kind of a landmark. Can't go that way. Okay, so back into the crate room. We do have an oil can now. Okay, here's the way we came. So this way is continuation. This way is back toward the generator. Let's see if the oil can helps with the generator? Or now am I lost? Nope, there's the generator. Turn on generator. I don't see how the oil can is useful. Your dad had one of these in the garage. Long spout. That doesn't work. I tried that. Trailer master's not going to work. It seems like a bug that the generator key doesn't work there. Okay. So here's the original way we were going, and then when this turned, we went that way to find the crates with the weapons and the pamphlets. So this is new now. Seems to be the end of the road. Move minecart. You push the cart, but the wheels on the cart creak and strain, held by a buildup of rust. Here we go. Use the oil can. You eke out the remaining oil from the can onto the rusting wheels. Examine wooden boards. Hastily nailed. It's axe time. You hack away, revealing an open space behind. Oh! Gas can. A decomposing body curled in the fetal position. You reach out to touch it, and a note falls from the corpse's pocket. You wish you could give the body a proper burial, but it would probably fall apart if you touched it. Okay. I got your delivery. I made a copy of the key to James's room last night, but I think Andrew noticed. He was acting suspicious. I'm going to hide the copy somewhere we both have access to it, in case something happens. Look in the southwest corner of the cornfields. You'll find it. P. So that's to Leonard from Peyton, must be, and I have that key. So that's the key to James' room.
I think it might have been my fault they found Peyton. We were seen together too often, maybe. But how would they know? Maybe they saw the pamphlet? I don't know. I don't know, but I can't shake the feeling that it's my fault. It doesn't matter. They found him. They told us he had decided to leave the flock. I didn't believe them, but I didn't ask any questions. After that, we moved on. It was like he had never been there at all. It scared me, but instead of trying to get away, I just let myself fall deeper in. I did my best to shut out any doubts. It was easier that way.
I wonder if I can put the gas in here. Well, I mean, it's confusing that it wasn't helped by the key when every other generator just needed the key. Although the first one did say something about gas not being inside. But that's like, in the gas can's with the body, and that's the last thing you find. Activate elevator. Is that in case you get down here and the elevator's up? I guess. Alright, so we have the key to James's room. Is that the, chapel? And it's the only building we haven't been in yet. Let's see, so I want to take a right. Ooh, the stars are pretty. The sky looks nice. Oh gosh, okay. I'm not scared, you're scared. It's a good thing that whoever we are, we're pretty dang off-road. No trouble with this terrain. Well, as soon as I say that, of course. There's trouble. Okay, here we go. Now, I did wander up here off camera because I was confused. And I thought I got behind it. Yeah. And there was like, yeah, this little area here. And I thought I could interact with that, but I get no prompt. So we have to try the front of this thing. And it's got some weird design on the door, so I don't know if the unmarked key... Oh, the unmarked key has got to be the upstairs to the rectory. Examine chapel door lock. 7 golden stars and space for what appears to be an 8th. Right. The axe isn't going to do it for us. We still have this key, which is interesting. Almost like we haven't unlocked everything with it. Because other stuff, you use it and it goes away. Okay, that's Father James' key. Locked by a strange mechanism. Okay, well, James's room. Wonder if we can cut straight across here. This building certainly does glow ominously red in the distance, doesn't it? Okay, 0603. We already did. Okay. Oh, it's because I left that stupid red light on. Let's close this. Let's turn this off. How are we going to watch the videotape, I wonder? Is there a TV back in the first room? Close that. Up we go. Open door. You unlock the door using the 2nd floor key. Okay, we're closing the door. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, honestly. Is there like a light somewhere? Oh, use TV. Can we do this? Okay. There's an altar. Father James' bed, messy, covered in thick woolen sheets that have held in years of must. Gross. Altar. Another altar, also bathed in red light, sitting under a wall of religious imagery. Intensely focused middle-aged man. Christ's body being removed from the cross at Golgotha. A reprint of the etching of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Cool. But what about this? Ew. Looks gross. Okay. What else have we got in here? We've got another lamp back here. Anything going on? Open door. I don't see how that's useful. The safe is secured by a small but sturdy combination lock. Oh, is it his birthday? June 3rd. That combination didn't seem to do anything. Oh, we definitely learned about, like, the day, was it July 13th? It's been a while since I recorded the first episode of this, and second episode. That combination didn't seem to do anything. Oh, I know that there's a... I mean, we might be able to find it, but hold on here. Sagebrush safe combination. Yeah, 100% achievement guide. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cheat with this because you're supposed to play this all in one sitting, and I didn't. Can I look at this book? No. Examine this box. A stack of old nudie mags ranging from pretty tame to seriously perverted, tucked away under the bed as if it's a 12-year-old's room. Ew, 12 years old? No, thank you. What a gross guy. All right, use TV. It's on. Well, let's leave it on. James's journal. Finally slept last night. Spoke with the devil. He came to the foot of my bed to bargain for the safety of the flock, but lo, I outsmarted him. Begged me to stop my crusade, and I spat in his face. Spat in the devil's face, and he shriveled away. Sin as physical mass. I have measured it in experiments and have determined the mathematical formula for determining a person's sin. Weight not visible to naked eye. Requires a special weighing device attuned to divine wavelengths. Will build and test all flock to ensure cleanliness, especially Lillian, Juliet, and Leonard. Intended to wait for Juliet to come of age for alternative cleansing, but came across rabbinic text citing consummation of marriage as young as 3 years and 1 day. Will pray and wait for answer. Oh. Dream notes. A great winged leviathan emerges from the clouds, speaking in radio waves, surrounded by angels. Leviathan spoke of the deceiver closing in, bringing unclean evil to the flock, infecting them with doubt and opening our gates to the outside world. Angels flew into the Leviathan's mouth and lit his tongue on fire. A breath of flame exploded outward and engulfed the world in my dream. I understand, Lord. Weird. Shoebox. A shoebox stuffed with baggies of white powder and a glass pipe, blackened at the end. Could it be drugs? Use VCR.
My flock, I have wonderful news. No. My flock, I have wondrous news. The days of reckoning are upon us. Some of you may be afraid. Damn it, no. My flock, I have wondrous news. The days of reckoning are upon us. Be not afraid. This is the day we have been working towards all this time. The focal point of all history. The end point of all creation. I have seen the signs. I have heard the word of the Lord. I speak the word of the Lord.
The world of the Lord?
I am the word of the Lord. Yes, that's good there. Three, 5, 6, 9. Damn it. 3, 5, 6, 8. Shit.
It's a lot of swearing, Mr. Religious Guy.
And what's the code for the damn safe? 4. Of course.
Okay, 3, 5, 6, 4. I didn't need to cheat after all. Three, 5, 6, 4. The lock clicks open and slides off the safe door. Sweet, open door. Read notes. Praise be to the Lord. Our temple has been revealed. Angels of the Lord have revealed specifications for our temple. The temple of the prophet shall be a sacred space reserved only for Father James and is chosen to further pursue revelation and closeness to the Lord. The temple will contain a single king-size bed, food enough for 2 people and for 200 days, full copies of my scripture, weapons, and ammunition. The measurements, which must be followed exactly, are as follows. The second page is a written diagram of what became the chapel, as well as what appears to be a tunnel leading out of the back room. The third page appears to have been torn off, judging by the scrap of paper stuck to the staple. Is there anything else in there? Oh, pick up seal. You have the seal now. No more excuses. It's time to head to the chapel and face the past. Alrighty. Oh, excuse me, door. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Oh, okay, we gotta get out the way we're supposed to get out. It's a lot of door movement. I guess there were probably a couple of doors that I did. It doesn't matter how far you get away from them, you can still hear them plain as day, just like the audio tapes. Are there any more clumps of dirt I can dig up with my shovel? I'm guessing I'm not 100%ing this game. It seems like I'm maybe just doing only that, which is, lights are on in there. Well, I wonder if I had to turn on the generator in the mines in order to light this up. I don't know. Okay, door lock, use the seal. There's you place the seal on the door here, click somewhere inside the mechanism. Any light switches in here? An organ. Can I play it? A music stand. A back room. Oh.
Don't be afraid. There's no need to be afraid. We must go through the flames, but the flames will not hurt us. Not our true selves, our spiritual selves. I know His will, and it's time. This world, it's molded in filth. It's too far gone. They sent demons to test our resolve. They expected us to give up the fight, but here, today, we prove to all of them that we never gave up. Our faith never wavered. Today, we take our place at the foot of the throne of the Lord. Here now, we'll dull the bodies a little. There's no need for it to hurt. Here, drink this. Drink this.
Ugh.
Pass these around. Things will go a little fuzzy, but then the flames will take us, and we will join our Lord in His heaven. We will be by His side forever, where we belong. Amen. Amen. Boy, I love each and every one of you so much. God bless.
So did he truly
That's
believe
when they
it?
locked the doors. And then Andrew and Leonard started soaking rags in lighter fluid while I started handing out the cups. Little paper cups full of crushed up Quaaludes mixed with lemonade. Father kept preaching as we drank.
I don't know what Quaaludes are.
They lit the rags and put them around the outer walls. Everything caught so quickly. Soon everything was on fire and people just sat down in it. Let it take them. Something clicked. I don't know what. I needed to get out. I didn't want to die.
Yeah, that's what clicked.
I remembered
Survival
Father's
instinct.
temple and I ran.
Well then. Okay, we have a little light here. What is this? A journal. Oh, here's a lamp. Okay. There's definitely going to be a back room here because we went behind and we saw it. Can we examine this? No. Okay. Don't you remember? Don't you remember how you survived Why don't you want to remember? Oh. Who am I? I'm facing my past. You know why. When the time came you couldn't face the Lord. Your doubt had eaten away at you. You didn't join them in their glorious death, but in your doubt neither did you save them. Am I the leader? Am I James? A shelf full of esoteric theological texts arranged in some indiscernible order. I don't see how the axe is useful. I don't see how the shovel is useful. Trailer master isn't useful. Can I push it? Okay, guys, I figured it out. I read the journal here, and one appeared here, and then when I read it, it disappeared, and one appeared here. I just need to read this one. You are a coward. And now this has moved, revealing this. I'm just going to go ahead and close this. What is this? Another altar, also bathed in red light, sitting under a wall of religious imagery. 4 horsemen. Golgotha. Another door. This is a nice underground. Covers are still rustled from a few nights you spent here. You! The few nights you spent here. Is this just in case I still have the videotape? Or is there one to find here? Come on, lamp. Okay, I see that tape deck. Okay. Examine bed. Examine bookshelf. Wow, this is a cool private bathroom here. The shower. No mirror, though. I don't look tired anymore. Another door. Alright, let's examine the bookshelf. The bookshelf is full of fringe religious texts and several copies of Father James' works. In one lower corner, tucked away, there's a stack of comic books. Okay.
The door shut behind me and everything was dark and completely silent, as if the burning chapel and all the people dying behind me didn't exist.
Oh, it's the girl.
The drugs took over then, and it was all I could do to crawl into bed before I passed out.
Is that me? Why can't I use this? Okay. Some food. The refrigerator is full of spoiled food. The smell fills the room as soon as you open the door. No thanks. Weapons. Yep. Weapons. Yep. Picnic table. How nice. For picnics, I suppose. My flashlight seems to no longer work. Another altar. Right. Still 4 horsemen. Still painting. Still have the trailer and the generator. My flashlight doesn't work any longer, though.
Ma'am, who started the fire? Ma'am, I know you've been through a lot, but we need your cooperation to piece all of this together. Who started the fire?
Pretty much everyone. Father James lit the first flame, but the others helped it spread.
So they weren't coerced?
No. They were weeping with joy. People were singing.
And you? What did you do? Ma'am?
There's no going back now, not to the way things were. Is there anything in any of these rooms? Or anything in this room? That one works. Boy, is this ever dark. Another altar also bathed in red light under religious imagery. 4 horsemen. I'm not sure what that one's supposed to be. 4 horsemen. Golgotha. Okay. Does keep changing. What is gonna happen here? This one still works. Oh, is that? I think I have to walk. Yep.
Honey, you're being quiet.
I don't know what to say.
It's just... Lillian, was it something we did?
Dad,
I just don't understand how you could run off and join some insane cult.
I don't know, Dad. I don't know.
You're a smart girl. What were you thinking? Lillian, the things I've heard on the news. Where are you going?
I like the way the story is developing now. Doesn't seem to be anything left to do but just go. Down, down, down. Another one. Not sure what it is. 4 horsemen. Golgotha. 4 horsemen.
So, Lillian, have you been having any more thoughts since your last attempt?
Oh.
All the time.
It seems as if you almost regret surviving the fire.
I don't know. I don't. It's so confusing. I didn't want to die, but I feel like I let them all down.
Let them down because you didn't save them? Or because you didn't die with them?
I don't know anymore.
Well, listen to me. No matter what, you deserve to live. I promise you. Lillian, you deserve to live.
I need to go. I can't do this right now. I can't.
Oh boy. Religious imagery. Not sure. Not sure. 4 horsemen. Golgotha. 4 horsemen. Golgotha. Not sure. Ooh.
I'm sure you don't want to hear me ramble about mechanical engineering for another 20 minutes. Tell me more about you. You studied communications, right? What kind of job does that get you?
Well, right off the bat, not much. I couldn't find work, so I ended up backpacking through Europe for a year after college.
Oh, cool. I've always wanted to do something like that. I bet it was amazing.
Yeah, it was super fulfilling to see all those different ways of life. Really eye-opening. God, that was a long time ago.
Man, I'm jealous.
Wonder if I should turn this down a little now.
I jumped right into work after school. Working 80 hours? You know how it is. Just expect to devote everything to it. It's like a religion. Took me a while to see how messed up it was.
Yeah, I can imagine.
A little bit of commentary there on how some people worship their careers and they're not fulfilling the way that a cult would be not fulfilling. Oh my. That's quite a bit of religious imagery. Okay. Another idol. Lots more crosses. Okay. Not sure. Not sure. 4 horsemen. Golgotha. Same 3 on that side.
You have one unheard message. First unheard message sent yesterday at 7:15 p.m.
Lil, is everything all right? I've been trying to get a hold of you all day. Please pick up. I'm worried about you. Okay, just call me back.
Is he the boyfriend?
Love you.
Yep.
End of message. To delete this message, press 7. Message deleted.
Okay. Refrigerator, spoiled food. Yep, there's no bed here. Still the weapons. And weapons. And picnic table. And... no more doors. Spoiled food. Nothing in here. Oh. Comics again. Oh. No flashlight. This is the real chapel now. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn this up so you guys can see. Can't use the light switches. Can't interact with anything.
I remember now. I tried not to. I thought I could move on. Pretend it hadn't happened. But here it is. I'm looking at it. I was here. We were all here. And now it's just me.
The sunrise is nice.
Lil, Jesus, there you are. I've been trying to get a hold of you for hours. Where are you?
I had to take care of something.
Look, are you okay? I was getting worried.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm heading home now. Tim, there's some things I need to tell you. I met Anne first, waiting for the bus. Normally, I avoid talking to just about anybody, but she struck up the conversation. She was so pleasant, so confident. She smiled at me as if she had known me as a kid and we were just catching up after all these years. She told me she could tell I had a hole in my life. She knew what that was like, she said.
Yeah, that's how it
She had
starts.
also had a hold, but it was gone now. I asked her what she was selling, and she laughed and said nothing. Nothing at all. That what she had to offer was free for anyone who wanted it bad enough.
And now everyone's dead but
I asked
you,
her
and
what
you
had
have to
helped
carry
her.
this baggage
She
for the
just
rest of
said,
your life.
"James."
Really curious to know where Nathaniel Barons, if he has some experience with religion. Oh, so Lillian and James, or maybe are a husband and wife, or brother and sister, throat singing. Additional assets, huh? It was quite the experience. I mean, a nice little labor of love there. Oh, tapes found 12 of 12. Good. Took me way too long, according to the walkthrough guide that I read. But I didn't get much help. Okay, is this the final screen? Press any button to continue. Yeah, that's it. All right, well, thank you everyone for joining me, and I don't know what will be up next in the sub-basement, but stay tuned and find out. We'll find out together in the sub-basement. A very important part of how the basement is able to bring you the content that we do daily is our wonderful YouTube sponsors and Patreon patrons listed on the screen now.
If you would like to join this amazing group of people who are helping the basement to make even more content and do even more streams, you can go ahead and click the link in the description or on the screen right now. And we'd love to have you join us in making the basement not just the friendliest place on YouTube, but the most awesome place on the planet.
In our solar system.
In our universe.
In the basement.